it's not processed.
Mm-hmm.
It comes from outside the city and it gets shipped in.
Mm-hmm.
And I know this is starting to become a little more of a trend
Mm-hmm.
where you have like communities that have community gardens.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think it was in like Los Angeles or probably some other big city where on like apartment complexes on top roof they'll build into it like a community garden, which is an awesome idea because not only does it empower like community and being responsible and being accountable to like your food and helping out that way, but it helps with driving down costs of other like your monthly grocery bill. And boy, you want to look at the repercussions of that. It's going to be less cars, less trucks on the road because it's shipping in. It's interesting to play like go to that angle because it's like, wow, you know what, we could really revamp our food system. And it's been going on for a little bit, for a while, because you look at, there's a lot of documentaries out there looking at our food system.
Yeah.
You look at cowspiracies and it's just, it's interesting topic to look into, and really you can have a massive change on just people in general based off of the food chain and what we're eating, how we're consuming it, how it's being brought to us and such.
And it's not what we think. We're not really running. There's plenty of space. There's plenty of land to farm.
If you fly from East Coast to West Coast and you hit the Midwest of the U.S., you look down from the plane and you're like, wow, look at all this green space.
Thank you.
Where all the people at?
Exactly. Oh, yeah. Montana, Utah, Dakotas. Who lives there?
I'm sure even if we just, if we're in a plane and we flew from, like, the north part of Florida to the south part of Florida, we'd still see massive chunks of land. And, yeah, that land is probably, like, parkland or state land. But at the same time, it's still, like, just going off the notion of, like, oh, there's still a lot of land out there.
There is. We can't buy the lie. Like, we're not running out of anything, really. We're not. It's just what's being propagated to us. So, there's plenty of land. And they just want to control. And we gotta fight the power.
Fight the power. Spike Lee movie. What was it called?
Do the Right Thing?
Do the Right Thing!
Yeah.
You got it. I think I was trying to tell my dad that a little while ago because I was trying to make like just a joke about it. And I was like, that's from this. I was like, that's the quintessential truth, Ruth. And I was like, Samuel L. Jackson, that movie. He's a DJ and he said that line. And I was like, Dad, it's from this one movie and I couldn't remember it. So Fight the Power. No, not Fight. That's the name of the song.
Do the Right Thing.
Do the Right Thing. Jeez, do the right thing. That was a good movie. I love that. Trash can scene. Throws it into the pizza shop.
I don't think I've watched the whole thing.
It's a good movie.
Yeah. There's lots of movies I know about because everyone talks about. I know lines from them that I never watched the whole movie. It's kind of sad.
I mean, it goes back to what you want to feed your mind.
That's it. That's a lot of it.
That's what really dictates how people act. Like,
if
we were to dissect again that Jamaican lady, I wonder what she's feeding her mind. It's most likely not really much positivity right now. But then she could also be going through a lot of stuff right now with her relationships for her family members and such.
I think she has a lot of self-hatred. And it's good that I sit and I think about it because... That's
good because a lot of people don't. They just jump to conclusion and then...
Oh, I did. And...
But in the moment, and it's hard because I do it. Like, in the moment, you just like instantly jump to, this is it. This is how it has to be. This is the picture I'm going to paint in my head. Yeah. So I feel good about it.
Well, tonight when I was sitting there waiting and she was blowing smoke about calling the police and they never showed up. And so what that told me, she's really, really afraid. Yeah. She's really scared. Yeah. And so I have a choice. Do I crush the cockroach or do I have compassion? I mean, she's not the cockroach, but I'm saying I have a choice to mash it in the ground and say, look at what you did and I'm getting you back. Yeah. Or do I just lighten up? I'm lighten up. But I'm going to do what I would want someone to do to me. And I'm going to talk to the leadership and say, hey, I'm not trying to get her fired or anything. But, I would want someone to do that for me in my business. Yeah. If I got someone that's just not representing the company and who I am.
Yeah, absolutely. You want somebody that can encompass your vision that you set out for for what you want your business to stand for.
Exactly.
The why.
Yes.
That's what, and then that would go back to like how you get people on board for your business and such. Like there's a cool example of, this is going way back in time, but I read about it, of an exploration that took part to go from pole to pole. Maybe it was from South America to Antarctica, something like that, early 1900s. Anyways, the ad that was like written for that, for the captain to get crew members, was not pertaining at all to like wealth or anything like that. He literally just straight up said in the ad, kind of dealing with like people interested in going on a dangerous, possibly not returning trip to contribute to get some how do you word it? But anyway, it was worded in a way that it doesn't sound glorified at all. But the way he worded it and the way he advertised it was his vision. Like, this is the reality of it. And because he attracted people that he knew they were on board for the same why, as far as going to dangerous depths to explore one of the last places on Earth that hasn't really been explored boat-wise at that time period, they were able, all of his crew members were able to survive their boat getting iced in. And then to the point where the boat actually got flooded because of ice, so they just had life rafts. And I have to look at, again, the full details, but it was basically everybody on those boats was able to survive because they were all on the same page with that vision and that purpose. They're all there to serve a higher purpose. And that higher purpose, like if you talk about like working with people, you want to work with people that are like-minded in that sense, that have a vision, that higher purpose, because that's what's gonna not have them counting the costs.
Right.
Where they're like, oh, you know what, this sucks right now. Like,
we're
stuck on this piece of ice, or we're stuck with all around this ice, and because I don't want to be a team player, like, I'm just gonna complain the entire time. I'm not even gonna help out. I'm literally gonna, I want to get all dark or whatever, but like, I'm gonna knock you out so I can eat you, kind of thing.
Oh,
like,
God, yeah. Yeah.
But there was no cannibalism, too. Like, that's crazy, too, in the middle of the ocean, iced in.
Yeah.
I forget the time it is. It was like several months or something like that, but like, that's crazy they all lived. So it just goes to show you the power of the intention, the why, and having everybody on the same page. And that employee's not on the same page as the company is. Kind of
exactly.
Thing. And that's the interesting thing, too, about like when companies get bigger and bigger and bigger, it gets harder for that why to be passed down all the way from the top of the organization down to the bottom. Or if the person that started the business originally either leaves or passes away. You look at like Walmart, Sam Walton.
Right.
His vision was amazing.
Yeah.
And it was amazing up until he passed away. And then once he passed away, then all Walmart focused on, and they still do, is their what and their how.
Yeah.
Low prices.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much all they have, low prices.
Yeah.
And because of that, well, you can see they have endless amounts of lawsuits.
Yeah.
They always have employee issues and stuff.
Right. Well, actually, I think from what I see, they have kind of kept up with some of the basic principles that he stood
that's
for.
True.
And that's why they're still the top. They're the top dog.
Yeah, there's a reason why they're like, I forget, it's like they're like the 23rd biggest like GDP or something like that.
Yeah, more than some countries.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
They are. It's amazing.
But certainly how people think of Walmart though, like I think of Walmart as low prices, and that's pretty much it. Like it's not somewhere I'd ever really want to go to get groceries.
Right.
If it's low prices.
Right. Exactly.
It's not like a vision I can relate with and I want to stand for. It's like Apple.
Yeah.
Like Apple's probably one of the best companies you can really tell what their vision, their why is, and they just like it's all about be different. And like you have an Apple, I have an Apple. I saw you have an iPhone.
Yes.
We were just talking prior to starting this podcast.
Yes.
You're like, you want to get an iPhone 10.
iPhone 8 or 10.
8 or 10.
Yeah.
Is there not a 9?
No.
What happened to the 9?
I don't know. They don't have time for 9.
That's the one
10,
vision.
but 10 is 10 is the anniversary. 10 is the 10 years. Is it 10 years? Or
2007.
Was it?
How would there not be a 9 though?
I don't know.
That's interesting.
But they just skipped 9. 9 is not important. 10 is for the anniversary, so dig that. I'm down with it.
There's a lot of people down with the 10.
Yeah.
It's just $1,000, you said?
10 is going to be more than 1,000.
It's not out
The
yet.
8 is 1,000.
It's $1,000.
No, I think 10 is coming out in a couple of weeks.
Oh, wow.
In November.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. So, not because I'm a status person or whatever, I just want to be as close to current as possible. Because I've been playing catch up for so long. And I don't want to get into that, I can't figure out this new stuff. I just don't want to get there.
Right.
I don't want to be like that. I want to stay as much on top of it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Possible.
Yeah.
Because I know people that are in their 70s and 80s that have the emails and they can text.
Everybody's capable of it.
Yeah, but there's others I know that I don't know how to use this stuff. I don't know how to use these new machines.
That's because they keep telling that.
Yeah.
They go through their entire life, they'll pick up a phone. They might do like a little interaction with it, but then they'll be just like, you know what? I don't know how to use this.
Right.
And then just give up on it kind of thing.
Yeah, that's it. And I don't want to do that.
Yeah, so by you telling yourself, like, you want the most current form of a phone, that just shows you where your intentions are. You want to be on top of it. And when you're on top of it, you're going to be more prideful with it. You're just going to be more efficient with it. You're going to maximize what you can do with it as a tool to get you where you want to go with it.
Yeah. So I'll be able to still connect with the younger generations that are, this is how they were raised. They were bred with this stuff, and they can do it in their sleep. And, they won't know that I can't do it in my sleep. I'll fake it till I make it. It's true. I mean, you do. I mean, I could talk the lingo. I may not know what I'm saying, but, I'll play catch up. I'll do it. I can learn it. And then, too, it's important. I think these things will help business, your business or whatever, blow up and bloom.
Not just business, just communicating.
Yeah.
But it's like with anything. It can always be used for good and can always be used for bad, in the sense like it can have you not getting you where you need to go. Like, it can have you just slacking off, in a sense, like you're just procrastinating. Or it can really maximize your time and how you get things done, how you communicate, how you fill out orders, or whatever the case may be, how you film something.
Right, exactly. And it's important. It's not all negative. And so I have to tell myself that. And it's how I use it, like you said, how you use it. So that's it.
Yeah, you could say like, well, this just kind of hit me right now, but like you say, there's never a pro or a con to it, or there's never a negative or positive to it. It's just whatever you decide to do with it, there's always a life consequence attached to it. And it comes down to like, are you happy with that life consequence?
And I just never want to lose my ability to personally interact and connect. That they have to do better. I think the younger generation needs to not lose how to connect with people face to face. Yeah. So socially face to face.
Yeah, it's probably, and I would never want it to happen, but I would never want technology to somehow try and replace that, because that's something. That's part of the human experience.
Exactly.
Connecting with other people.
And that's why Amazon is the monster. Amazon, they're doing their absolute best to eliminate human contact. And
just like any business, especially a big business like that, they operate in the sense that they have to continually grow.
Yeah.
That's one of, it could be both a good thing and a bad thing as far as that mentality. Like, that's how corporations operate. Like, and that they're always going to be like that way, because that's the only way they can survive. They just have to continually grow from the previous year. In order to do that, you have instances like where they buy Whole Foods. I don't know what they're going to do with Whole Foods, but they have Whole Foods.
That's a mess.
They do have, I don't know if you've seen the video of it, but there's a cool video of Amazon, and they have like a grocery store in Seattle where there's no really workers there, and all you do is just go in, and you just grab something and dip out.
Right.
And the cool concept I like about that is if like you're at an airport.
Yeah.
If you're at an airport, you just go in, grab something, you're out. And
it just
there's like an entrance
kiosk,
not a kiosk, but like it literally somehow knows you, so you just get in and out. You just no even like having to pull out anything. And I was like, that's kind of cool for just saving time.
Yeah, but this is the thing. What's happening? What I think is happening is that there are a lot of people growing up with just technology, So they don't know how to interact.
Yeah.
There's a lot of social misfits.
Interact without